My dear people of the United Kingdoms of Bamenda, great one. My dear people of the Southern Cameroons, great one all. And my people of the Republic of Cameroon, I throw away one salute. Today, I want we do a critical assessment on where we did right now. What's I want be and how we get there. I will start by reading a quote from this book titled Barbarians to Bureaucrats. This one is a very interesting read, both on national development and also the corporate life cycle strategies of businesses. The quote, it talks reasonable men adapt themselves to their environment. Unreasonable men try to adapt their environment to themselves. Thus, all progress is the result of the efforts of unreasonable men. George Bernard Shaw. And then another quote say, no man can possibly achieve anything real and lasting success or get rich in business by being a conformist. Nothing happen for this life for you or the people where you care about if you be a conformist. If you be a person where you be rational too much for this world, nothing good go happen for you. Now, why that way? If you look at well, people the way they don't study fine, not them. They work for people where they don't go school. It don't even make sense. I want take we down memory lane. Make we do a critical assessment. We don't be inside this crisis for more than 9 years now. Many of the leaders them abroad where they will spearhead this movement, they don't weak. But this one no mean say the cause we will fight for no be just. This one no mean say our people they need truly suffer. And the reason why I stretch on this, the government of Cameroon, the people of Cameroon, the people of Southern Cameroons, the people of the United Kingdoms of Bamenda. Some people them be tell me say, they try to divide northwest and southwest. Some they say they get resolution 1608. Some they go ahead to break down the history from the time we come out Nigeria right up to the point where we join La République du Cameroun. This country where I did it, they call them the United States of America. Some Italian become here in the early 1700s. He walk around here, he go back and tell the people and say, he don't discover some place, he call them America. But he won't come here so people they be there. They be get their customs, them get their laws, get a system where be the work. But he go back tell the people, say, don't discover a country where they call them America. The people then start come over here. They grow, so they will get 13 colonies. And then they realize, say, Britain is control them and they don't want them. They woke up, they fight with the way we call the American War of Independence. And then they begin their independence from Britain. As we talk today, this country don't expand. When I say 13 colonies, it don't expand to more than 50 colonies or 50 states. Texas, where be they right now, will not be part of that 13 colony. Over time, they buy place them like Louisiana, Adam, for their territory. And so they expand. But they become here, can't see this place. People, they be there here. And then the man say, discover the place. When they hear me well, this one are for thinkers. Thinkers. You see this book, Barbarian to Bureaucrats. Very powerful book. It shows you how civilizations, they don't rise and fall, and which cause the rise and which cause the fall of each civilization. It talk about the 7 stages. It start from the prophet. This one a person where they see the future. Plenty of people that know they see the future. It always start with one man, Christopher Columbus. He come here, he see this place. He go back, go tell the people. So they always get a prophet, and then from there we get barbarians. This one are people the way they believe in that future. They believe in that vision, and then they join. They stand, and then they get victory. And then the next step, that the builders and explorers. That one are people the way after they don't gain victory. That people then they establish some structures, then buildings, we would call a state or a city or a business. And then we get administrators, people the way that they come that time for put some law then way you will govern that society well. And then we get bureaucrats. As if you look at this curve, you see and say the rise from the prophet. When you don't get to the place where we start see administrators them and bureaucrats and aristocrats, that society or state be in a decline. But again, I want to tell we say, would he cry, say we want Africa to change? Would there is a bondage all side inside Africa? But my question for we all now say, if you identify that change, you will take action. If you identify that change, you go stop for be a conformist. If that change it be presented before you, you go jump in, or you go be a conformist, or you go to fear. Now, make I explain for our history small, because some people them they for resolution 1608, 1961, the Federal Union and everything where go on inside our land. Before Germans them come over for 1884, 1885, this continent where would see so. Some German man where they call it Otto von Bismarck, maybe be in the late 60s. He gather with his friend them. Look this area where they call Africa. They draw map how they will can divide that place among themselves. By the time where they become for Cameroon, we get the coast, we get the highlands, we get the north, and then we get the east and the central forest. And the coast may be made up of Douala, Isubu, and Bakweri. That one are the people, the way they be trade with the Europeans. Them. We get the highlands, that is the Bamoun, the Salt, the Kom, and the Bafut. The north be made up of the Fulani Emirates. And the east and central forest be made up of the Beti Bulu. This one will be at the clan-based society where we be focused on the forest economy. If you look at the north, it will be at the Islamic rule linked to the Sokoto Caliphate. And then if you look at the highlands, it will be at centralized kingdoms where we do internal trade. And then if you look at the coast, again, I don't repeat, now people in that way they be the trade with the Europeans. So now while journey this. Now the people this way will be. We get customs and traditions and laws before Germans them come over for 1885. Can't say they don't discover Africa, give we name. Germany rule we. So the World War I happened. I want to make you look your life fine through this message because it be very important. They can't see Wuna. They divide Wuna among themselves. They say, oh, as it be now, so the people for the north, the coast, the highlands, the east and forest area, Wuna come together, we call Wuna Cameroon now. We say, okay, sir. Wuna don't hear, we say, yes, sir. We call Wuna Cameroon. With K. When World War I happened, Germany lost that war. They gotta get another meeting. The people, the way they win that war. European them, not we. Will not be part of any of this decision. Will not be contribute. All will be being as spectators for our own destiny. My papa. Now our story this. When you hear that they call we for this area and Graspi, we are the highland people. When you hear that they call people in Southwest, now they coastal people. When you see these forest people, the Yaoundé, all of that, they be being a forest people. We get the people for North. They be being the Islamic people. And you still see them today. They never go no side. They gather with us some place. Say, oh, they call on Cameroon. Now, our story that some other people, we get 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes like you, design our life this way. So they gather, hold another meeting. They say the people, the way they lost the war, we will take all things where they get them, and so we will take even the place them way they get them for Africa. So now Britain and France come say, okay, we go divide this place now. So they take part of we, join them with Nigeria, French take part. Now so they divide we. From 1916 right down to 1953, where we come up in Nigeria, say will no one be part of them. Then La Republic gained their independence for 1960. Now, our story that. So, time we they can't divide we again. After Germany lost that war, we say yes, sir. Because the before can gather we. You remember we be in our kingdoms then, as I don't explain for now. Now they come take we, divide we again. We say yes, sir. We'll follow, we'll join Nigeria. That we need the worker will say, we'll not like over here, we'll come back. When I want to be over here, we say yes, sir. And then they woke up, say, we will give our independence. Some of our leaders, and they stand up, fight, say, now wait till it happen. Why will only they for inside this bondage? Because after World War II, wait till it happen, I say, plenty African, they be get involved in that war. They be get involved as military and all of that. So they be exposed. They start see and say, these people, they know big parts we as we check. They get 2 eyes like we, they get 2 hands like we. As they interact, they realize, say, we too get a country where we call our own. So we start the agitate, and then the people them to that time they be done over weak because they don't overspend money for that war. So they say now a burden for the administrative people then to make we leave them. So they say we now gain independence. We say yes, sir. Then they come, they say we no go only get that independence. We go either join Nigeria or we go join Cameroon. We don't call we Southern Cameroon. So now yeah, no, yes, sir. We'll be na the coastal, the highland, the eastern central, will be na the northeast them. Now the people and that will be for what distinct areas. We now follow the history well. So we say yes, sir. They say you join this side or you join this side. We say okay, we will join this side, sir. He say okay, we'll now go join. We say thank you. Today, we don't stay together for more than 60 years. We realize, say, friction, they all side. Tension, they all side. The world, the advance, we, they for one place. Begin they no get work. People, then they struggle for start business. People, the way they come out from this village, them now, some one village, them like this Betty Bulu people now, don't say they be president for all we. Now then they preside over our destiny. Boy, when you be see the go school, you don't hook up big gun now, they walk around, say the army. He come up for La Republic and he want to make you sit down for one place. You say yes, sir. You pick the document, how you be join the La Republic. When at this same European them write the laws, them we govern your union. You take that document and go show it, says, you make mistake. You make mistake for resolution 1608. He say, what's idea? He say, now in this, he look up. He tell you, say, yes, we make mistake, but we not get none of people do right now. We not be don't join. We say, sir, we'll go kill ourselves. We'll kill ourselves so they will not help we. And then we'll come down with the fight. I want to make una this don't back sometime yeah on ourselves. I mean really yeah. Because some framework they were don't create them for the entire continent of Africa. I will share that framework, the link there for the description. And every African will take that assessment based on the age group from 100 years right down to 0. A generational milestone for Africans. When I go take them, so that you understand the responsibility where each generation get them right now, because every generation get an assignment. So I be sure say when Kwame Nkrumah be calm down, can't tell when I say when I figure when I freedom, when I be the fear. I sure say when I be the fear. Now they don't come up with the idea and I say, oh, na one Africa. You say yeah. Would they struggle for even be one? Inside Cameroon, he made the work up. They say, we're not going to be one Africa. No man need to check that idea. Say, yes, it's fine. If we got we will fight that white man. We need the factor or reality. How would they stay with each other? Some people, they caution other one. Because they not be yoke if they not be one. Yet, we don't go show that document. We don't fight. People, they don't die. Leader, they don't be confused. Visionaries, they don't hold. Nothing, no change. And then we don't say, okay, now if we go surrender our faith back to one of the clan leaders called Paul Biya. Because the way I hear some of these leaders that they talk about this country, it they listen as on inherited property. If you hear the way Atanganji they talk, it they say this Cameroon has some piece of land where they inherit them, they give them over, say take control. This all man get control and right for this country, just like any other citizen. And when we get a failed state like this, if they wait the way the European they can't do, we turn around today, we see say we're picking if we go for fine school. For my own area, if we go down, talk with policeman, he hear me. Go for inside classroom, go for court. Judge, the preside over me in English. We understand common law. If I think I did ride my bike and not be harassed for road, presente vote card the danglete by our own black people. Say now so They don't talk. And some man, they come for fight me about documents and we come out from UN. Documents, the way colonial master didn't create them. Some of these people, they enforce this colonial system past even the colonial master. You they look at your life today, you know, we check. You the only one go with some framework where don't be created by a colonial master. I remind when I say these people, them she don't have their country. Look when I so can divide when I this way. Divide when I go this side, divide when I come this side, divide when I she don't quiet the worker with them. And then when you see a liberator stand up, tell you say be possible for you to design your future. And I call this place the United Kingdoms of Bamenda. This one be being at the highlands, the forest area, will be get a whole system here where be the function. When you say you want to go back to your roots as an Africa, when I just gather inside that hall, say Pan-Africanism, you understand which way that one mean. We go back to our roots. That one means say we'll go back to how we be. I'll be do some research before I make this video today. My people, this one not be for the faint-hearted. If your heart not strong, go find your place. Be you. Be a conformist. The smallest country inside Europe, they call them Vatican City. Vatican City. That country be made up of approximately 800, and they say 800 people. I'm not talking say 800,000. 800. Now a country in Europe. Vatican City. Do your research on that. Vatican City get a population of 800. Yet, now a country on its own. I don't expatiate on Adam Smith's principle. Now, why that we are be a capitalist? Not be because a white man tell me, now because I don't study the literature of capitalism. I realize, say, free trade and limited government now the only way we get prosperity for any nation. Because the people they be free for do it the way they want to do based on their talents and their skills, they go produce based on their strength, and all man will be blessed. Because market force, demand and supply go they drive creativity. When they understand me. So I need to adopt capitalism or adopt Christianity because a white man tell me, because I read the document, I see the impact for other people, their lives, other society, and then I realize, yes, this document makes sense, and I don't try, I see and say, truly, if I not be a businessman, I not be a capitalist, I not for even make progress on my own personal life, because I be a very creative individual. And in order to be creative, you need to be free. You don't need restriction in the creative process. Now, do you understand me, my people? So, people, the way they decide, say they want to remain in a union where their colonial master create them for them, even when they know, say, they work big. And all these people, the way they don't govern as small kingdoms, them their whole life, they don't see that small chiefs, them now they want to rule a country. And we say now one Africa, and we they struggle with this idea, picking that they suffer, some that they die for Sahara Desert because they want travel, go abroad. Yet, we need to check, say, how will we be before the people then come? They don't call I don't hear this idea where Southwest people they say they be connected more to their sour roots than they be connected to Northwest people. I look that thing, I have the feel in my heart like say now animosity towards Northwest. But when I look at the literature, I look at how we be. Them being a coastal people with Douala people. Now so they be, and I look at the literature, now so they be before German people come. But today, over time, because of this separation left and right, would the yoke say, oh, we Southern Cameroons, And no matter what way you do, the one division where you do instead cause them. No, we go back to who you were. Maybe you go find freedom for that area. Maybe we will start understand each other. And then maybe we will do trade with other surrounding cities or regions and then become better friends, become better neighbors. Now, why that way I say the united, I don't take a critical assessment for the relationship between Northwest and Southwest. I see the tension. The tension strong even past the relationship between we and La Republic. Because they get a different worldview. Now they understand? And people, the way they know one thing, oh no, we'll be one. No. Now so European can put una together, tell una say una be one. And you believe it. Even when you try in the worker, you still believe it. The Americans, them way they create this country. They be see what way they happen for Europe. They don't like them. They cannot leave that Europe. Go create this country called America. Europe up from this America. Today they be friend. Britain now America is number one ally today. They no be enemy. Because Britain they understand. And they leave the people then go. In that battle. Una they understand me well. So my people, we give a design nations in a way we fit our context and our culture. I say Vatican City be made up of 800 people. 800, like a whole country in Europe. Europe get more than 47 countries. Africa big past Europe 3 times. Means say 150 countries them. 50 South Africa. 150. And that one na division of labor. We will get the maximum output of from people. Because people are number one resource. Not natural resource. I watched the other day because we blame our president them or they blame the West. In particular, would they blame the West, would they blame white man as the cause of our problem? I want to make you go watch that video where the president of Liberia and other African presidents, they go for White House. They give them opportunity for talk. All of them, they talk the same. Wait till they talk. Oh, President Trump will get resource for our area, can exploit them. Now them, they invite President Trump make he can explore resource wait for their land. And listen to that speech, my belly bite. They tell President Trump that they beg him he can take the resource where they get them. Tomorrow, when you don't see these people, them come down, can't take the resource, you will say, now white man is problem. Go watch that speech where you want for she don't the point finger of a white man. Now we, my people, the man say, President Trump can't check which way we get them, take and go. I know one president talk about how they feel partner with America. I know how one president talk about the youth, their future for Africa. We almost 75% of Africans then be below the age of 40. 62% be below the age of 25. 42% be below the age of 15. Now young people than this. I know how we say we invest in education and training and infrastructure. Build capacity in these young people them. Where they even help solve some America their manufacturing problem. I know how we talk about how they invest in renewable energy. We go reduce the carbon footprint around the world. I don't hear any of that. All of them just they talk the same thing, vain platitudes, and then talk about their resources. Now people then that way that they go represent we are one country. We are one in Africa. These are the people representing us. I don't say if you be below between the age of 29 to 39 millennials of Africa. I will put that assessment tool on this screen, make una see them. But now where this continent it depend on. The Gen Zs them for Africa get energy way now people must get up with a vision we go help inspire this generation. Then Kwame Nkrumah them and all the leaders and where they be liberate Africa, they be in their 30s. They be come down with a fresh perspective. When I don't be exposed today with the internet and everything, now when our responsibility to rise up, just like when I see Traore for Burkina Faso. Now when our responsibility, because I don't talk with many Africans that within this age group, they get a lot inside them. They see the world different, but they be hampered by this colonial past and all this pain where would they go through and military with guns and all of that. So make a share with one of these two. So if you look right there for my screen, that one are the African generational milestone tool where we create them. It be free for every African. You go there, you look your age. You start from the independence generation. The independence generation, now people where they be between 80 and 100 years. If you be between 80 and 100 years, you come from the independence generation. Series of events then the way they will happen during that era where it shape your worldview. And also recommendations them day, because it be categorized in 3 segments. With the events, the way they shape your worldview, the core impact, and the shift where you get for makeup. If you go help your people make progress in the next generation. And then we get the nation building generation. This one are people the way they did between the age of 61 and 79. Again, a series of events then they. This one are in-depth study where I don't do them for come up with this tool. So the United Kingdoms of Bamenda no go just be in a country where it go be all about we. A lot they will go help the continent and the world move forward. And this tool now one of them. Just this tool, we help the entire continent to get perspective, redirect their energy, and then chart towards a different direction where all man will be happy at the end. So the nation building generation, you see, after we get independence, the next thing will be a nation building. And a group of people there, where they be born them during that era. And how they see the world today be different because of the events, the way we shape their reality at the time. So we get the events, the way we shape their thinking, we'll get the core impact, and then we get the required shift. And then from the nation builder generation, that is the people, the way they be between 61 and 79. The next generation are generation X. If you be between 40 and 60, you fall under this generation. So series of events then the way they be affect una, we shape how una see the world today, and also the core impact and the required shift una get for makeup. And then we get the African millennials. This one are people the way they be between the age of 29 and 39. So we get the events the way they be shaped we as well, and we get the core impact, and then we also get the required shift. So if you move from there, we get the generation Z. That is the Gen Zs, and then we get the Alpha generation. The Gen Zs be made up of people the way they be between 13 and 28. We're not going to understand from this assessment where you get what they do with your life for this generation. So that time no pass you by, you carry on some assignment where you be designed for the independence generation, and you try to execute on that assignment for this generation where you don't understand the shift where you get for makeup. Now, why that way I at that shift, they be very important. So from that, we get down to the alpha generation, the Mapikindia generation. This from 0 to 12. So the series of events, even the COVID-19, how it shaped the world, how it affect we moving forward, and the core impact and the required shift. So if you look at this African generational milestone, we get a global generational milestone as well. But which way it happened for Africa? Colonialism, independence, post-independence, neo-colonialism, and series of events, them MTV, CRTV, all the things the way they come for each dispensation shape our perspective and give way a worldview. Whether you like them or not, you work at this for this world. So now that experiences they shape your reaction to current events. So under each milestone, from the independence generation right down to generation alpha, you will realize, say this, so an assessment day, and that assessment be free. After you read which way happen for your generation, you click 10 questions, then are just multiple choice. You choose your best answer, and then you will get a result based on percentage instantly. And this too will be free. And then you will see the required shift where you get a makeup so that you fit impact this generation, impact your life, impact your family, impact your country. So this one I free tool will create them. So if you click the assessment, for example, you come right here, take the assessment, you see the question that they appear. If you choose a multiple choice, as I explained, like that, I'll just choose randomly. You click, read all the questions and all the provided answers, and then you choose the right one. You do that, and then you go complete the exercise, and then you go get the results instantly based on percentage. I say make I just finish the whole thing so that make you see them. So you see, completed. When you come down, now they score that. I score 72, I just click randomly. And then you will see this is for the independent generation, and then you will see key recommendations. Make sure that you read these key recommendations. And if you want to book a strategic session with me, if you click this calendar, you will feel book a strategic session with me instantly. So now wait that way the African generational milestone be all about. So this one had the one tool, just one tool, because the nation where we build, it will be powered by technology, AI driven. We go the focus more on the future and not on the past. If you listen well, my people, now why that way we give for make this shift? It be very, very necessary. If you listen well to that conversation between African presidents and Donald Trump, in as much as the president they be talk about their resources, President Trump be appreciate the president of Liberia in English, not in resource. And he will be curious to know more about the man and where he studied. And this one, they go a long way for validate what we are done the tell one for this platform. So this English language is our most precious asset, not resource. When you think, say, all you get now resource, you even look at yourself very little. Now, why that we need to value human life for Africa? Now, why that we need to value and love each other that much? Because the resource and the things that be important, we will be trade people for those resources. We get to make that shift. We get to the plan for the next generation. And the only way we do so, my people now understand the human resource is the most precious resource. And any doubt, say President Trump, we go on start to help Liberia before any of that president, the way they be should on for day. Because if he communicate in a way with President Trump, enjoy him. That one be very important. Appreciate their resource. Now then go to talk about resource, ask them. And even act like say see or hear with the way they talk. Tomorrow when I go blame white man now when a president and that they go explain the bag, they can't take their resource. So we go create the first developed African state inside the United Kingdoms of Bamenda. I say Northwest get 17,300 square kilometers of land. Northwest big past the 5 smallest nations them in Europe combined. Northwest big past the 5 smallest countries them in Asia combined. Means you join them all. Northwest big past them. Singapore just get about 283 square miles of land. You hear me well? Northwest region. The highland people where will be big before German come. My people, I say will be 24 times the size of Singapore. Singapore get approximately 6 million people for their small place. If you compare their population density to the geographical land size of the Northwest, we get about 142 million people living in Northwest. Make you hear. I say if you compare Singapore, their population density, we get 142 million people in Northwest region alone. Now, why that way would they study? Now, why that way the exchange program will they travel abroad learn? And when we learn, nobody always say we'll go inside some office for just do it the way they tell we. No, education be designed for make you think. Now, why there some people that they say, oh, they go school finish, the school no help them for get work. School no be designed for help you get work. School be designed for help you think, be creative, and solve global challenges, national challenges, local challenges. When you read geography, they tell you about the way it happened for Norway, fishing in Norway. Now, so that means your head open. Because some people they say, oh, they will show them now how fishing they happen for their area, not for Norway. No, now so that makes you think. And then when you turn, look at your place, you start be creative. Just like I study these generational milestones of the globe. I look at my own life. I look at the people that are around me. I say this thing not reflect our reality. This assessment, it be good. Because when I've been here millennials, I try to look at the global millennials. So millennials, them for everywhere around the world. I start realizing different events them shape me. Like for instance, in 1990, when they born me, we became multi-partism where you be introduced in Africa. That particular event shaped me. The formation of SDF, it shaped me. My upbringing, I don't see the world the same. And if we ignore that one, say, no, you don't. No, my brother. COVID-19 shaped me. We learn how to shit down for inside house. Buy face mask, no go outside. That event, people they started work from home. That event shaped even the picking the way they bonded for that time. Global policies then be adjusted instantly to meet that particular environment. People they started work from their house. They see and say, we use internet. Many of these influencers, they want to see online. Now, the time that way, they start be popular. Because people, they be shut up a house, not get anything to do, so they be watch that people them. So these events, they don't create a new breed of celebrities, the way they call them influencers. So events that they shape every generation forever. And today, I want to make you, just to hear me, make you shut up for damn things so that your head ache. How you feel solve the challenges them in your area. Be good at classroom now, so that means you come out just get work. Now, so that means you come out look at that problem. That exposure to it will happen for Europe. Now, why that way you see people the way they travel, come America, study, work for here. When they turn back, they see things them different. Because you will read another book. Now they don't come for abroad. So they experience with the way they read them for book. It opens their mind. When they come back, they see things different. So when you pick that book, you hear about what will happen for Europe. Make it inspire you, expand your thinking for solve your own problem. But now hear me well, my people. So there is nothing like division between Northwest and Southwest. If you look at looking at people, people be invested in anthropology, study human behavior, hear people, their language, and then you understand that they glitch this and that they cause this. They don't say infighting day. You don't go for you and they tell when I say when I go try for B1. B1, how? When we know they born. When would they look each other differently? That is why we are cutting this section. The United Kingdoms of Bamenda build an all Anglophone nation where it go be based on free trade, it go be based on limited government. Means a government know they run for behind people them. They try to control people their life. So una need the blink, my people, una not blink, una not give up. They want to just the beginning. Will they regroup now? And the soldiers them for Buing, Kutunja and other areas in Northwest, they wake up. You know, if you surrender your faith and become slaves. And no say what people them don't violate the population, whether one be been a big mistake for the kidnap for ransom. All of that be wrong when you engage in guerrilla warfare. And I want to make you choose some of them. Because now the very first time in history where people they engage in a conflict like this. And bad actors then will always come in. And if we not be cautious, we will be misled. But it don't mean say, make we surrender our faith. Here the mommy where they arrest them. From Kutunja area there. Hear that story. And then they say they don't see, say, Amber, when I begin to send him money. They arrest mommy with Pekin, 3 months Pekin. They don't move them, go for Bamenda. I follow the story because I get people on the ground every day where they feed me with real-time information. They take that woman with Pekin. My brother, tomorrow, I want to make you understand, say, they fit check any man. They will realize, say, if you don't get some 1 or 2 connection with Amber at some point, and that one will be in a leeway to lock you up, assassinate you, kill you, for inside this country. So forgive the people the way they don't make all that mistake, but they regroup now to do the right thing, gain our freedom. Because all more than 50% of Northwesterners, you can be convicted for associating with Amber in one way or another. And if it's just taking that one person to hate you, implicate you, they come up with other stories. There is no just reason for arrest this mommy. And at the terror government, may they release this mommy fast. May they release that woman with the begin. The people, you see, I just tell you because the people, the way they win the war, now then they write the laws. And they repeat that all the time. They go design in our future. The pain where we go there inside go worse pass. German people no go can create a place for we. Calf we block some. Call name we answer. They write laws then we answer. They manipulate and we answer. They take we through France and Britain. Join we say yes sir. It is strong. We go back go talk with them. They say no. We take the document when them still write them. Go show them. You see how stupid will be my people? We'll get for the thing. So if you say you want change for Africa, you be ready. And some of you now go fight for protect the decisions the way colonial master create and pass the colonial master himself. You now go take that document and let it think, because as you enter that classroom, anything they tell you, now the reality that you need to take that thing check. Now so school get for B. It gave help you to be a critical thinker. School was not designed for you to be fixed. It was designed to stretch you. I think I don't talk enough. I mean, one just pour out my heart for one. We are going somewhere. Not the blink. Soldiers, them everywhere around Northwest will not gather. We'll get a strategic plan. Population. They are number one ally. My people of the Northwest, we respect una, we love una, and we know the role we una get for play for gain una own freedom, and make una no ever forget. Say if una remain inside this place, all your picking them will be slave. Some people they talk about Pobia every day like saying, God. Why una they reference this man? Mama una no get grandpapa them for una family. For understand, say when you don't be this age, all kind sick them, dementia, all kind sick the whole you. Sometimes they will call it money, the struggle for pick. Some you teeth way don't fall, put them back. Or they crawl through walls them for go enter toilet. You did the young boy with power. They talk about Pobia for blogs and WhatsApp groups. Now, don't create that impression for una mind about who this man be. Not be a man that with a bunny for inside that Cameroon. He run around empty last too. Go for school kickball. How come today you don't be inside your head so? Not be born picking the one see him. Not be gay woman. Not be to the shit. How come you elevate it for your head so? If some of you are relaxed the way we are the over elevate this president, probably will not even be free. Ignore some of these people around with guns. Say they get guns so they take your destiny. Nothing can ever beat the free will of men and women that are determined for change. Nothing, not even bullet or bombs. America tried for Vietnam. They failed. America with all the weapons where they get them for this war. They meet up Vietnamese people where they be determined. The population saying a lie. The population gather. I say population are number one ally. Amber number two. Diaspora are number three. Population of Vietnam saying a lie. America, France can't try fail. America can't try fail. Only guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare. Vietnamese people saying a lie. American soldiers and die. France call America, tell you say, leave that people them. We don't try that people then dangerous. You don't understand me, my people. When I give for stand up, be strong. Establish systems them in the suburbs and in the city. Kick out all these people from our land. Now, black people, then this way they burn them inside this country. They don't be wake up, say, he going to be policeman, he be army, he be president, and then he want for subject or man. We go partner with America, we go do trade with Britain, we go do trade with America, we go build the first modern state inside the United Kingdoms of Bamenda. We go do it. We get all it takes. Hard-working people, Bamenda people, Northwest people, will not be warriors. Population gather. You see Amber Boy respected the new one now. Not be just the system where the other bad actors then become the kidnapper or ransom. No ever kidnap any man for population, no matter what thing happen. We're not try to solve the problem in a different way. We're not hear me, my people. We're not give a start rise up. Even farmer, you get for be now a freedom fighter. You work your farm for daytime, for night you did take out some one military way they around your area, they patrol, they try to control and put you to order. Who be he? Who be he? British man don't always beat French man. I say America try for Vietnam, they failed. France try for Vietnam, they fail with all the bombs where they get them because a population of people gather with their fighters saying a lie. Not here. Almost all the guns that with that Vietnamese people then gather and the scenes are from that American military. Oh. Back to back, the people they give up. America run. France run. Don't let this one be the story where you say now you go lay down. Your suffer for here go plenty. Regroup. When your skin get caught, you see blood run come for that area, heal yourself. When they don't cut we so we go through all this pain and some of we turn the kidnap we. The next thing I say make we regroup, go back, heal our skin. Like how we are caught. it heal all by itself, and then you stand back again. Now, Northwest spirit that we need to give up. So, we remain strong, my people. We begin to regroup. I be happy for the numerous people, the way that they reach out. They want them way they need to give up. I don't get sister the way they say if you bad here, they go to Nigeria. No peace stay inside this place. Northwesterners, fire. They need to go no side. I love Una so much. Make the mommy story. Inside Northwest. With this country never ever see them. Say make this mommy story. Cause havoc. This mommy where they arrested with 3 months speaking. Now so they go do now from now moving forward. If we not give up. Regroup. No sell, no amber for any military. Need they be lost in una midst. They fight for their government. They fight for their systems. They fight for their institution. Una they fight for una destiny. Una they fight for una picking their future. Una they fight for posterity. Una not give up. Now forward ever and backward never. Shake no day. Make una no blink. Una begin to regroup. My number there for screen day. Una begin to call. We regroup all sides. 2 years. These people then go come up for corner. We go no be say make we get a trip to Boya. We go now see me the enemy tire run. Now the objective that of guerrilla warfare. Some people they be talk my trip to Boya 3 months. They don't understand the depth of guerrilla warfare. The strategy now see me enemy turn around tire run. Spend money, tire run. See soldier then fall, he tire run. Population lock them up, they watch them confused around. They tire, they run. They enter market, them even find chop, they need to see and they people carry all things come. They tire, they run. Now so America run away from Vietnam. Now so France run away from Vietnam. We know will be different. We represent Britain for inside this continent. Make una not forget. Now the English culture that will be preserved. If Southwest people then like me, they join with Douala people, then fight, get their own freedom, or they fight, build their own country. It is possible. But Northwest, the Highlands people, will be before German people come. We are reclaiming this territory and we are building a nation. I say 150 countries that will be created in Africa. If you look at Europe today, Vatican City, the smallest country, get 800 people, and a country, they be a country, a sovereign nation. They don't care when I just shut for you, just be so. I mean, my man, you know, getting a 2 head. You know, you getting a 2 head. You know, getting a 2 eyes, 2 hands, and 2 legs like me. That same school where you go and no go. That same mind where you get and no get them. Forward ever, backward never. Everything is possible to those who believe. My people want to remain strong, not forward ever and backward never. Want to remain blessed. Share this message across every platform.